So I'm going to be going on a Cebu slash Boracay trip with my family, and I'm so excited to take you guys along with me. Praying for good weather though, because I've seen a couple of reels that it's currently like raining or like slightly flooding in Boracay, so we'll see how everything goes.
Like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh.
Luisa, pakasalan mo ako.
Tanggap mo ba si Luisa bilang iyong asawa?
Should there be a rapid change?
No matter how many years pass, there's something about going back to the Philippines that always feels the same. It's the place where I grew up, where so many of my childhood memories were made, and every trip back feels like reconnecting with a part of myself. Even before we land, the excitement starts to build. It's hard to explain, but everything feels familiar. The language, the atmosphere, even the food on the flight. It's amazing how something so simple can instantly bring back memories you didn't even realize you still carried with you. As someone who now calls Hawaii home, coming back reminds me of where my story began. It reminds me of family, of traditions, of the people and places that shaped who I am today. There's a comfort here that I don't think I'll ever outgrow. This trip isn't about just visiting beautiful places, it's about slowing down, spending time with the people I love most, and reliving the little moments that made my childhood so special. The moment we landed in Boracay, everything just felt lighter. It's hard to explain, but there's something about this island that makes you slow down without even trying. Maybe it's the sea breeze, maybe it's the warmth of the people, or maybe it's the memories that come rushing back the second you arrive. For me, this wasn't just another tropical destination. It felt like coming back to a place that reminds you how simple happiness can be. The kind that's found in salty air, long conversations over incredible food, sunsets that don't feel real, and moments you wish you could stay in longer. This was only the beginning of our time in Boracay, but somehow I already knew it was going to be one of those trips that I'd never stop thinking about. Stayed in one of their deluxe pool access rooms, and it completely changed the experience. There's something so special about opening your sliding door and having the pool just a few steps away. No crowded elevators, no long walk across the resort, just the freedom to jump in whenever you feel like it. Whether it's an early morning swim before breakfast or a quiet dip after watching the sunset, it makes every moment feel so effortless. In those little details that make a stay memorable, the room was bright, comfortable, and incredibly relaxing. One of the best decisions we made in Boracay wasn't expensive at all. For just 500 pesos, or about $10, we hired a local guide, and it ended up being one of the highlights of our trip. Because we didn't have a lot of time on the island, we wanted to make every hour count. Instead of trying to figure everything out ourselves, we had someone who knew all the best viewpoints, the quieter beaches, and the little hidden spots that we probably would have missed on our own. And the biggest surprise, he wasn't just a guide, he was an incredible photographer, and with just using an iPhone. He knew exactly where to stand, how to use the lighting, and even coach us through our poses, because that I definitely need. It honestly felt like having our own personal photographer for the day. He drove us around in a tricycle, which is one of the most common ways to get around Boracay. Riding through the island in the open air, feeling the ocean breeze, and watching palm trees and white sand beaches pass by made the journey just as memorable as the destinations themselves. It gave us a chance to slow down and really take in the beauty of the island. Some of my favorite memories from this trip weren't the big adventures. They were the quiet moments that reminded me of home. One night, me and my sister went for a swim, and for a little while, it felt like time had stood still. There's almost a 10-year age gap between us, and now that we're older, life has taken us in different directions. We don't get to spend as much time together as we used to, which made this moment feel even more special. As we laughed, splashed around, and talked about everything and nothing, I couldn't help but think back to when we were kids. We used to have little sister days at the pool where we'd spend hours swimming until our fingers were wrinkly, completely unaware of how quickly those years would pass by. One thing I always love doing whenever I travel is visiting the local Starbucks. It might sound simple, but no two Starbucks around the world ever feel exactly the same. Each one has its own exclusive drinks, unique merchandise, and little touches that reflect the place you're visiting, which makes every stop feel like a small part of the adventure. But the Starbucks in Boracay is special for a different reason. Instead of rushing in for a quick coffee, it's a place that makes you want to slow down. Upstairs, there's an open-air seating area where you're surrounded by swaying palm trees, the sound of the ocean, and some of the whitest sand you'll ever see. Sometimes the best part of traveling isn't checking off famous landmarks. It's simply finding a beautiful place to sit, take it all in, and completely be present. After a short hike, we reached one of the most breathtaking viewpoints on the island. From there, we headed down for one of the most iconic experiences in Boracay, which was a crystal kayak photo shoot. It's so hot, but it's okay. I think this tan is worth it. I'm like, whatever. I really don't like getting tan, but the water looks so nice. So we're gonna go swimming. As our time in Boracay came to an end, I found myself wishing we had just one more day. It's funny how a place can start to feel like home in such a short amount of time. Maybe it was the sunsets, the endless white sand, the kindness of the people, or the simple moments shared with my family. But this island left a piece of itself with me. Looking back, I don't think I'll remember this trip because of any one attraction. I'll remember the laughter, the conversations, the slow mornings, and the incredible food, and all the little moments in between that somehow became the most meaningful. Okay, it is currently... Okay, I don't know what time it is. Hold on. It's currently 7:09 a.m. and we're finally back in Cebu, and I'm just getting ready. But real quick, just want to show you guys what our room looks like. Today is going to be another jam-packed day. There is a lot on the agenda. There's like a few touristy spots that my mom wants to take us. I think also before that, we're gonna go to San Niño Church. That's the church that we always visit before. I think it's like one of the oldest churches here in Cebu. But I think that's number one on the agenda. And after that, I think we're gonna go to like, I don't know what it's called, Busai. I should, like this is pretty. I'm straightening my hair. Our first stop back in Cebu was the Temple of Leah, one of the island's most iconic landmarks. Built by Teodorico Adarna as a lasting tribute to his late wife, Leah. The temple serves as a memorial and mausoleum honoring her life and legacy. Often called Cebu's version of the Taj Mahal, its grand Roman-inspired architecture, sweeping staircases, and panoramic views make it feel like stepping into another world. It's a beautiful reminder that love can leave behind something that lasts for generations. next stop was Little Kyoto in Busai, a peaceful little destination inspired with the charm of Kyoto, Japan. With its traditional Japanese-style architecture, tranquil gardens, and scenic mountain views, it feels like you've been transported to Japan without ever leaving Cebu. And just like that, our time in the Philippines comes to an end. From reconnecting with family in Cebu to chasing sunsets in Boracay, this trip reminded me just how beautiful home can be. These are the moments I'll always carry with me, and I'm so grateful I got to share them with you. Thank you so much for coming along on this adventure, and if you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next journey. Until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye!